Sound check, sound check. How's everything going today? I think we got some sound. All right. Let's strum. Okay. Any notifications up? Yes, indeed. So today is a it's a day off. We had parent teacher conferences this week, so that's why I'm here. So yeah, I didn't just declare that I'm not going to work and I'm going to stream. It's not like I just called in sick. It's like, no, I'm not going into work. All right. All right, cool. You're more than welcome to, man. Love to have you around. All right, let's see. Man, what am I doing? I feel like I'm finishing up the stuff with what's his name? One of the many guys I've been doing. Working on your 31 days of horror list for October. Nice. You got to get that done soon, man. We're close to the end of the month. A company that looks to cure the ills of the realm entire. Listen, friend, I can scarce bear the complaints of the next all over, let alone the conundrums of the neighboring nation. Hi, yeah, I love you too, man. My cat, he's just very much... he's purring. He's very much. We'll just leave it at that. Thought I'd stream with video today. You'd be surprised when rumors drift down on Pearl Lane. I know this glorious new company of yours and just how far I'd go to avoid getting involved with it. Whispers on the street say your organization is founded by corrupt coin, by syndicate money. If you think you're recruiting for a just cause, then you're a bigger fool than I took you for. I'm in the process of trying to recruit folks. Let's take some of this. I'm not coughing quite so much. You want some? Keep your chair from getting on the screen, shall we? Yellow Moon. I'm sorry, you wish to recruit me? Is this some new-fashioned manner of proposing a lady? Or prepositioning a lady? Well, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. This lady's already spoken for. Good day to you, sir. All right. What's up, Arson? Arson at the Wells? What a happy coincidence. Do you remember me, perchance? I'm Arson, of the Church of St. Adama Landama. Thank you again for your timely rescue. And I must also thank you for preventing the fraudulent priest from preying on Drybone's less fortunate. A most upsetting business. Are you here with your companion Thancred, wasn't it? Ah, it is new companions you seek, then. Our proposed organization sounds a wonderful force for good, but my place is at the church with the children. Nevertheless, I wish you well in this undertaking. I remember we suspected her of being evil. And then later felt bad. What's up, Wilfred? You're our last choice. Wait. You're the man who came to Little Alimago, looking for that masked devil. Who knows what might have happened if you hadn't? I'd probably be dead, and a whole lot more of my friends besides. We were such fools. Any road, that disaster really got me to thinking about our homeland and about the outsiders who saved us from ourselves. I realized how easily I'd been manipulated, and vowed to make of myself a more worldly man. So, here I am. A new company of champions. And you say it'll take me to all corners of the realm. That sounds exactly like the kind of opportunity I need. And don't worry, I'm not the same stripling you met at Little Amigo. I've prepared myself to fight the evil I now know is out there. All right. Back to the Hastings Strip. All right. It looks like there's stuff over there right above the merchant strip. So we'll go there also after talking to Alphanod. How fared you, Peter? What hidden gems did the streets of Uldar teach you? A single Alamegan youth. Well, you've certainly given us an admirable start, even if our ranks are somewhat thin. In these troubled years following the calamity, talk of Eorzea's salvation must seem akin to gasping at clouds. But there are those who've risen to the challenge nonetheless. And the hope that inspires these people was born of no small part for the victories that you yourself have won. Thank you, Pieter. I will not squander the precious gifts you have placed into my keeping. These recruits will become the foundation of a new beginning. Duh. And yes, we are free to begin. As you have no doubt surmised, the Sultana also graced my trial company with her blessings. Our first wave of recruitment is over. The documents signed and the finances secure, as not to prevent us from taking the next step. You're concerned about the Syndicate's involvement. As was I. Thus was the origin of every coin of our contribution carefully scrutinized and recorded. This organization will not be built on corruption. Naturally, I prefer not to rely upon outside sources at all, but even my family's substantial coffers could not sustain a venture of this magnitude. And as for the rumors and doubt surrounding this enterprise, well, such things shall plague us until the company has had a chance to prove its worth. It will not be an easy process, but we will earn people's trust, one success at a time. Speaking of time, we should waste no more of it. Let us return to the Rising Stones and lay the first stone for a united Eorzea. Excellent. Oh, do I not get to go back to... Okay. I was going to go do the other thing after talking to him, but I guess that wasn't an option.
Tell me, General, what think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong. Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the Warrior of Light would betray our cause.
Yes, there is that, I suppose. Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi?
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'dah law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing? Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
Okay. Good. I don't have to travel back here to go meet this other person. Okay. I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna meet with this Hyuran woman, who is Ellie. Or was she? Let's see. Why was the event canceled? There we go. Who is this unfamiliar woman and what secrets does she hold? I don't know why it was cause this button right here causes problems on the PlayStation. 7 hells, done by a muscle-bound muttonhead and his motley troop of mummers. Just who are you? Your resemblance to Miss Ellie is most uncanny, and yet... Consulting Inspector Brereton, once again you fail to measure up to your lofty reputation. Of course we resemble each other. Ellie is, after all, my own flesh and blood, my beloved sister and my eminently capable partner in crime. 1,000 faces I may wear, but only one name do I bear. You can call me Ceci. Charmed, I'm sure. Are you quite all right? I look as if you've seen a ghost. Despite my moniker, I assure you Ellie and I are no specters. What we are, mind you, are the last living scions of Soldin aristocracy. Bemused, are you? Befuddled to find 2 sisters behind the mask? Try using your brains once in a while. Every time you encountered the thief, Ellie was standing right in your midst. That's what I was wondering, is why is it that there's a second person if it's always been Ellie? No, the thief that 4 times stole the show, oh, and those priceless relics, was me. Meanwhile, Ellie hid in plain sight, supplying me with just the knowledge I needed to stay one step ahead of my pursuers, all while spinning the hair-raising tales of my exploits that won the hearts of this nation. We owe you a lot, truly. Why, without the tales of your hapless attempts to catch me, we never could have risen to these heights of celebrity.
Miss Ceci, from a gentleman to a lady, I would ask you one thing, and one thing only. But what is it you and Miss Ellie hope to accomplish with all of your schemes?
Justice. 400 years ago, Uldan dogs reduced our great nation to a nation of zombies. At long last, the cowards who would still justify these foul deeds will suffer the same fate. Wait. The history says it was the Sildee who turned their own men into zombies. The histories lie, and you work from the shadows, silencing those who would speak the truth. You should have died with your fellows, false arbiter. It was Ulda that ordered the creation of that dreadful powder and wielded it as a weapon against our proud ancestors. The history of your glorious sultanate is built on a lie.
What is this madness you speak, woman?
Not madness, the truth. The powder in my possession was stolen from the Uldan's army 4 centuries ago by one of my ancestors. They say it was his final act of courage in the moments before his leg fell off and his rotting head dropped from his shoulders. This is the truth that the histories don't tell. The truth that this doe-eyed sultan sworn would kill to keep buried beneath the sands of Thanalan. But your time of reckoning is nigh. Oh yes, before long you, and everyone in this rotten nation, will know firsthand the horrors of my ancestors knew. Just what do you mean by that? Oh, how the idiots lap up the stories. A masked crusader for justice, a dashing rebel, waging battle against power and authority. Oh, if only they knew. But they will see soon enough when they're eating each other's brains out in the streets. In the last days before our proud nation was razed to the ground, a band of the final survivors stole a vast quantity of the powder from the Uldan vaults, hiding it away in secret vault, sealed with powerful magics. The sole means which this vault can be opened by assembling 4 secret relics from Beladia. 4 relics once housed in the royal palace of Silda, before the Uldan dogs stole them and claimed them for their own. And so it dawns upon you at last. Yes, even as we speak, Ellie makes for the vault, with the 4 relics safely in hand. Just think, one day you'll be able to tell your grandchildren you were there when zombie powder rained down on Ulda. Oh no, wait, you'll all be dead. Preposterous. Isn't that right, kitty? But first, you, my dear, You will not even have the pleasure of looking upon the last moments of your precious homeland. Let your flesh rot like all of your rotten lies.
I think not, Miss Ellie.
Hildebrand. You idiot. Just for once, could you not get in the way? Godbert Manderville. I can't even trust your sorry ass to look after him for a day. Dunk.
I knew it. That presence watching over us from the shadows. It was you, my dear wife.
Well, have a great one. Thanks. Am I to understand that you're Hildebrand's mother?
Aye, this is more like it. Hand to hand, skillet to skillet. It's enough to send the warriors pulse racing. Prepare yourself, Peter. The time for our final confrontation is nigh.
There you go, buddy. Good music. Good music is always good.
Oh, ha ha!
Oh. Do you have Papatoes for brains, you overstuffed buffoon? My beloved boy's been turned into a stinking corpse, if you hadn't bloody noticed. You, Peter, or something like that, wasn't it? Hildy's told me all about your hijinks together. Pleased to meet you. My dear boy's always been a bit of a rebellious streak. He's had a bit of a rebellious streak. What can I say? I can come on a bit too strong at times. But can you blame me? This time I thought I'd sit back and leave things to my sorry-arsed husband over here, and look what that got me. You'll help me out, won't you?
Da.
Peter's not chicken. Let's eat Kedusha. Quest accepted. Continue, let us. Or perhaps, let us continue. Reunited with my dear boy for the first time in ages, and just look at him, he's green. Fortunately, there's still time to reverse the zombie curse, and I know just the remedy. A phial of holy water. The ingredients are simple. A tatter of oversoul rags and a phial of twice distilled water. Sigalet at the market stocks the former, and the latter you can procure from the trader with the name of Guest. Now hurry. Once the poison spreads throughout his veins, no antidote will save him. In the meantime, I'll search for the bumbler's bumbling assistant. With any luck, Miss Nashu is still alive.
Oh, that's smart. Egad, Tildy. You're looking none too hard of yourself.
No thanks to you, you bumbling oaf. Now, are you going to accompany Pieter here and make yourself useful, or are you going to have to reintroduce yourself to that wall?
But of course, milady. Gilgamesh is ever at your service. Sugahot Sundries, wasn't it? Come on, Peter. There's work to be done.
All right. Sintholt. Sindgot. Sindgot?
Or so rags, you say? I fear I've only got a single tatter left in stock, and it's already been spoken for.
But my good man, you must reconsider. My friend's life, and quite possibly my own as well, hangs in the balance.
I sympathize with your plight, friend, but a man's got to make a living. I've been promised a copious supply of rare chimera membrane for these rags, and unless you can offer me the same, no deal.
Yeah, you expect us to be able to summon some rarity out of nowhere at a moment's notice? Well, look what we have here. If it isn't the warrior of light from the Colosseum. Funny who you meet in the markets. Hello. You have need of these. As it happens, I just returned from my training, and the slaying of 10 chimeras just happened to be my task for the day. If it's chimera membrane you seek, you're more than welcome for a share. Well, more than welcome to a share.
My lady, you're far too kind.
Don't mention it. If it hadn't been for Inspector Hildebrand and Pieter here, I'd still be tag-teaming with that sliming beast and cheating my way to fame and fortune. And I'm a woman who pays her debts.
Bah. Now take me if I wasn't Avila the Tempest. Ever since she confessed to her trickery and started climbing back up the bottom of the ranks, I've been proud to call her one of my biggest fans. I call myself one of her biggest fans. Anyway, if I have a mind to give you the rags you seek simply as a privilege of meeting her. But instead, I'll take the money, thanks.
My good man. A good, kind sentiment, my good man, but we're more than happy to uphold our side of the bargain, aren't we, Pieter? And with this, our task here is done. Now, let us find this traitor named Guest. The special guest trader. Is he really sitting on the Sultana's steps? Ah, different way. Blundering Mandeville boy's on his last legs, and you need something of mine to save him, you say? Perhaps you give me a good reason why I should care. Those bloody Mandervilles are richer than the traders themselves, yet they have the audacity to haggle me down to the last gill for every purchase. If the family line ended today, I'd be happier, and a wealthier man. And now I believe the ballroom calls. Good day to you, and pass along my condolences to the grieving parents. Have you not a shred of honor or compassion in that spindly body? Business, rival or no, the man is on death's doorstep. Now, what do you want me to do? After the events of that day, my father will not so easily forgive and forget. But it matters not to me. No, my love for you is as deep as the seven seas. I beg of you, my lady, may I have this dance? Pieter, what a lovely surprise. Are you here for the ball, perchance? I am needing important materials. Heavens, the poor inspector. Well, if it isn't the Lapis Maiden in the flesh, what say you bid farewell to the preening fops and scruffy adventurers and share a dance with a cultured gentleman, befitting your great beauty? Why, it would be a pleasure and honor both, my lord. Yeah. Provided you first provide my good friend Pieter with a bottle of that twice distilled water he seeks. Twice distilled. You know this man? But if that's the price you would set, so be it. Take it. It's barely worth its weight in gil anyway. Now, shall we, Miss Arabella? Duh. I knew Hildy was a worthy rival, but to think he is this beloved by so many. Clearly the realm would deeply mourn his loss. Quickly, Peter, let us deliver these goods, while there's still time to save him. Duh. I trust the two of you wouldn't dare to come back empty-handed. There's Obelsoul rugs and the twice distilled water. I still don't know why that makes a difference. Bloody brilliant. I'd take you over a musclehead half-wit of a husband any day. Now stand back and let me show you some real Manderville home cooking. Thal, you bloody bugger, give me my... Thal, you bloody bugger, guide my skillet. Aye, that should stop its spread. Now it's up to Hildy to flush what's left out of his system. Don't worry, he is my son after all. I reckon he's still got some fight left in him. Bull. Look what I found. She was slumbering obliviously in a rubbish-strewn corner of Pearl Lane. Boy, that nap felt good. Yes, I'm sure it did. Peter, word has it that Ellie has been sighted in the Siltian ruins. We must go there with all haste. Look. You've done well with my dear boy today. Don't worry, I'll handle things from here. There's a nice warm bed for him, and I think I know a few specialists who might know a thing or two about his condition. What the seven hells are you standing around for? The future of Ul'dah is at stake. Indeed. Peter, my strength is yours as well. For Ul'dah and our dear friend Hildy. You remind me of my husband. Both of you having more muscles and sense. If you're so keen on making yourself useful, why don't you go run to the markets and bring me some fire crystals? Keeping my dear boy warm is key to fighting off the zombification. Let's see. I believe 20 crates or so will suffice. I'm not a warrior. Sorry, I'm a warrior, but not a... yes, milady. Using the market port, I see. I say, Enkidu, the burden we must bear simply to secure my long-awaited final confrontation with Peter. That said, the events of today have given me cause to reflect. Peter and Hildy, both, ought to be blessed with such veritable legions of friends, tried and true. But alas, not I. No, only one true friend have I ever known, and she's long lost to me. You're a fine bird, and have given me great comfort in my travels. But you will never be, Enkidu, my one and true companion. Oh, my friend, were you here with me, even Peter could not stand against our combined might. Oh, Enkidu, wherever you may wander, hear my words and return to my side. Enkidu, do you hear me? Enkidu! Egad, it was the flash from the heavens that nearly blinded me, and what? The crystals, where have they gone? So the kitty was going to love on my hand and then decided to... So I was like, no, we're not petting anymore. Fancy meeting you here, old friend. That voice, could it be? My faithful companion. Why must you always make me wait so? Quest complete. Julian would send you on your way. What are you doing dilly-dallying around here? Let me jog your memory. There's a moon-sick maid digging around in Ul'dah excavation site with her mind set on turning Ul'dah into a land of the walking dead. Your concern for Hildy's most touching, but don't you worry. Mommy dearest isn't going to let her beloved son kick the bucket that easily. All right. You know what? I haven't got Eorzean time turned on this particular account. Now I do. Alright, before I go off to do this stuff, I love you too, Cat, but you got a little too into it, and now I can't pet you because you're bitey right now. Hold on. Something bells what I need. Smokey the Gamer Cat. My report is ready, sir. Movement expression 7. Honor to serve, sir. And we'll go ahead and do mineral water too. Two more. Sell a hemp and yarn for 2. Cotton yarn for 123. Linen yarn. Oh, wait. We got it. We're good. Okay. That will be done. Selling items in the little market. Actually, I need to grab the money from him. That will be done. Oh, I also need to send him on a mission. Sorry, Smoky. Sorry, Smokey. Attributes and gear. Let's see here. Well, I guess that's that. Let's see. Gathering perception level 35. Okay, I guess that's all we're going to do there. Level 30. Okay. Perception. Yeah, I think we're good from here. Okay. Level 40 botanist. Give him an exploration venture. Level 9. Ghost of Miko. Excellent decisions or adventures are my specialty. They will be done. Yeah, I didn't mean to call you. My bad. This is all you'll get from me. I hope it satisfies you. Adventure report. That's what you asked for, yes? We're going to reset his class. Can't reset unless all gear is removed. Is no longer an archer. We're now going to give him conjurer because honestly that's kind of where he needs to be at this point. Some level war magic, your retainer will be able to undertake hunting and field exploration ventures. If you wish to proceed, Happy Elf has now become a conjurer. Please advise your retainer must be equipped with a main arm in order to undertake ventures. Alright, let's do that. The next one, a more meaningful task for me. The battlecraft. Not an armorer, but an armsman. Arms merchant, that's what I need. Conjurer's staff. Magic. All right. Sorry, it's okay. I don't need you. I keep calling you. All right. $37.64. All right, let's take the money off of his hands. That's an absolutely ridiculous price. $9.99 sounds much more reasonable. It's still ridiculous, but not quite so absurd. 125 sounds good for this one. Oh, dang it. Okay. Yeah. What do we got? Nothing good. Got it. This one's what I want. Alright. Ooh, I don't want to get rid of do thread. $375. Oh, well, hold on. Whoa. Yeah, I want 500. That's what I want. 98 sounds good on this one. Thousand's good on this one. I don't know. $19 for animal hide. Sounds great. Okay. Venture time. Exploration, yes. I would perform a menial task. Next time I'll have a better job for me. Alright. Last vow. Near Blackbird Station. Well, that's Central Fenelon. Just go to freaking Central Fenelon. Alright, man, have a good one. I'm gonna enjoy my day off from work. Like I said, I didn't just take off. Today's actually no school for OKCPS. Have a good one. All right. Okay, can I jump off of this waterfall? Because that'll be amazing. Yep, that's what I thought. I love being able to fly. Let's go for this. We managed to track down Miss Ellie just up ahead, where your friends watch over her as we speak. Yet no matter how many times we try to reach out to her, she refuses to so much as answer. Needless to say, we considered physically incapacitating her, but that crate she's sitting on isn't just a makeshift chair. It's filled to the brim with the traitor's sperm. One misstep, and the consequences could be dire indeed. Your only hope, Pieter. Even in her single-minded rage, surely the time you spent together must still count for something. You need not put yourself in undue danger. I only ask you step forth to where your voice may be heard and call out your friend's name. I beg of you, Peter, surely someone, if anyone can convince this woman to abandon her madness, it's you. So I would say, use your keyboard, software keyboard, just Ellie is your elsewhere friend and companion to listen to reason. It's daylight where she's sitting, but it's nighttime where I am. Pieter, I suggest you leave this place while you still can. I bear no grudge, but should you so much as think of interfering, I will not hesitate to turn you into a zombie too. So it was you, after all. Consider me disappointed. Your sister Ceci is already in custody. Surrender now. I'll see it no harm befalls her. How little you understand us, Inspector. Then again, how could one born into a life of power and privilege ever hope to understand? Ceci and I have no family, no friends, no fortune, nothing. Two sisters against the world with only our quest for justice to give us meaning. Long ago we made a vow. Should the worst happen, our mission takes priority over all. Yes, over our own wretched lives. Do you see now? Anything I might have had to lose, I lost long ago. Now stand down, or suffer the same fate as the Uldan dogs you would defend. Ellie, stop this madness. I am sorry, Inspector. Too many of them. The day's work for a Mandeville man. All right. Oh. Well done. Yeah. You only delay the inevitable. I have an entire legion of the undead at my beck and call. Face it, it's only with Inspector Hildebrand's ridiculously good fortune you even made it this far. And he's as good as 6 films under. Be forewarned, girl. Know that I speak with experience when I say underestimate Hildy, and you do so at your own peril. I'm afraid you underestimate me as well. No mere splash of holy water can stave off the effects of a traitor's spurn. I fear the good inspector's luck has finally run out. Sorry? Balls. Is there no end to them? I'm not liking our chances. Great, was it? It's a shame to lose you, Pietro. Warrior of light that you are, you might yet have saved. You served one last purpose for us. Go forth, my zombie minions. The east. But darkness falls and hope fades to despair. 4 warriors born of light shall descend in the righteous square. Bugger me with a broadsword or my eyes to be believed. That pose. No, those are not 4 warriors of light that I see. They're 4 gentlemen of light.
Just so, my good man. Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, has made his triumphant return. Did you miss me? Yeah. Aye, we meet again, girl. Tell me you've got my snowball tonic, and I'll fashion myself a wig for your lovely locks after I've ripped them clean from your bloody head. Oh, hello there, Master Eleazar. Cor, you're absolutely looking resplendent today. Impossible. The Holy Water couldn't have cured him. It didn't. Fortunately, our Overlord spent quite some time building up an immunity to zombie powder. Uh-huh. Yes. When we heard that Master Zombiebrand was at risk of joining the actual dead, we knew we had to take action. An immunity to... Oh, I'm just going to pretend that any of this makes any sense. The game is up, Sally. Pray, abandon this madness. Besides, plots of mass murder hardly suit a lady like yourself.
It is over. It's all over. Inspector Brereton, you said there was something you would tell me when all was through. I imagine you have no words for me now. Ellie, your powers of deduction are wanting. You said that you had lost everything and everyone you had to lose, did you not? As for me, I have found something, someone, with whom I intended never to part. I cannot if it takes years, or even decades. When you emerge from your Gaul cell, a free woman, I will be there. What say you?
I don't know what she said. Maybe it was good.
Put some pants on, man.
Shelley, while your crimes perpetrated by you and your sister are unpardonable, you are far from the only guilty party. On behalf of the Syndicate, I offer my apologies for the false aspersions cast upon your ancestors. You said the nation of Uldar was built upon lies. Seeing that I have seen today, I cannot deny your words. It will not be an easy task to rewrite, nay, restore history. But know this, I will do everything in my power to bring the truth to the fore.
Ahem. Are we not forgetting someone here? And by someone, I mean me. If you're quite done playing cloak and dagger, I require Peter's presence for a matter of great, far greater importance. Aye, the time of our long-delayed confrontation is nigh. Well, why the long face, friend? Ah, but mayhap this will have you singing a happier tune.
Could it be the treaty blade, and a true one at that?
None other, and I have not the slightest intention of parting with it, save to the one who would defeat me in single combat. Ah, but I misspeak. It will not be single combat this time. that my cue, old friend? Nice. Hey there, Enkidu. I'll be merciful. What is that abomination? Some new breed of void scent. Abomination? I think you to address my companion with some courtesy, girl. Ah, but 'tis the most curious thing. There I was, hauling a crate full of crystals for Hildy's mother and thinking how much better things would be if my dear friend Enkidu was here. Then came a flash from the heavens, and the next thing I knew, there she was. By the gods, it makes perfect sense. Doubtless the crystals heard Greg's heartfelt plea and summoned forth his friend. Nay, no mere friend, but rather the primal, Enkidu. And the world has now completely and utterly ceased to be bound by the laws of logic. Peter, you've not only bested me in the past, so you may have bested me in the past, but facing the two of us together will not prove so easy a task, and yet, I trust you will not shirk from the challenge. I, Enkidu, and I shall await you at Amadapur Keep. Tis a ways from here, but what better venue for a climactic confrontation? If you'll claim the treaty blade, then claim it from me as a warrior. To the skies, Enkidu, to the skies. 2 against 1? That's not very gentlemanly of you, sir. Greg, come back here. Come, Peter, to Amadapur. This is a grave development indeed. To think that one man could summon a primal on his own. I must send word to the Scions at once. I mean, I can handle these for you. Oh, but of course. I'd near forgotten we had the Warrior of Light in our very midst. Please, Pieter. You are our only hope to slay the primal and reclaim the blade. Okay. Huh. Quarry mill. Here at Nedric's recommendation, and you must not be without skill. That said, it's my duty to warn you of the dangers that await. This fortress was built by the Amdapori, an ancient people who rose to power through arcane knowledge. During the heyday of their civilization, they built magnificent structures such as this. Alas, that splendor has long faded into memory, and the keep has become a lair for the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult. Some of the cultists have even succeeded in summoning void scent, and we wood whalers welcome capable adventurers who be willing to keep their numbers in check. Amador Keep is now accessible. Is that you, Pieter? Sorry. Is that you, Pieter? Pray forgive me.
I was right on Greg's tale when I encountered a subterranean curiosity that demanded my immediate attention. I'll be concluding my investigation forthwith. But in the meantime, might I trouble you to entertain Greg and his primal friend in my stead? Together, we shall claim the treaty blade from that knave, Pieter. Yes, just go on ahead. I'll be along directly.
Battle in the Big Keep, now accessible. All right. Looking for that. Look for Alphinaud and the Rising Stones. Start a cutscene and then stop whenever this successfully gets us in. Alright, let's see if we can get through this before we get accepted into the duty that we've asked to do. It's not a journey I would soon wish to repeat, but I cannot pause to rest. The culmination of all of our effort is at hand. I must see to the preparations for the inaugural ceremony. Thank you for allowing me to monopolize your services, Pieter. I am certain that Antecedent will be relieved to see you free from other duties. Excellent. Dr. Mantilia. Mantilia appears eager to welcome you back to Revenant's Toll. Greetings, Pieter. Alphinaud tells me all is in place to begin his trial company. The Scions shall certainly be grateful to have the support of such an organization. The inaugural ceremony is set to take place here at the Rising Stones. Tatru is cooperating with the Alphinaud to see that all is in readiness, so I'm afraid the recruits themselves have been left to their own devices for the time being. Quite a number of new faces have arrived in Revenant's Toll of late, and I wonder if Sloughborn might not find himself overwhelmed. Might you speak with him and see if there's aught he requires? All right. What's left for?
What can I do for you, Peter? I thought you'd have your hands full in helping out all these new arms for the Scions.
I am doing things for people.
Huh, I barely noticed your recruits arrive. It was barely a trickle compared to the flood of treasure hunters who pass through here every day. While I appreciate your offer of aid, 'twas more your burden that concerns me. I'm told this trial company will answer directly to the Antecedent, so I trust that means less work for you in the long run.
Sloughborn, the shipment, we couldn't.
Godswoman, what befell?
We were bringing a shipment to Revenant's Toll, provisions earmarked for the frontier effort. But just as I sought to cross over into Mordona, we were set upon by brigands. I believe that they may have been heretics. There were many, too many. We only escaped with our lives by abandoning the supplies. Please, pray forgive us.
They're not to forgive. Provisions can be replaced, but smart soldiers are hard to find. Take your rest, and I'll have someone along to tend to those wounds. What to do? If heretics are involved, This would like to be more than a case of simple thievery. Ishgard will need to be informed. When should those supplies originate?
House Fortemps. We collected the provisions of the Camp Dragonhead proper.
Understood. I'll see they are appraised of this development. Pieter, we're not on good terms with the Knights of House Fortemps. I'll be sending them a missive immediately, of course, but I would also have you travel there and offer your considerable talents. Yes, I realize I contradict the earlier hopes to lighten your load, but I need someone who can help bring this incident to a satisfactory conclusion. Our favorable relations with Ishgard is far too important to risk half measures. Well, thank you for your understanding. I'm certain Lord Halverhand will be glad of your assistance.
Fast travel. What? Cat's over here demanding attention. You want a numb on my leg? Is that what needs to happen here? He's like, I really do want a numb on your leg. Well, this is my fine friend, Peter Krolinsk. Would you care for a plate of roast kuraku? Some mulled wine? No? Ah, I see you've not come to my call merely to escape the biting cold. I was, in fact, on the verge of opening an urgent missive from Remnant's Toll, and I suspect the timing of your arrival is no coincidence. Impossible awaits confrontation with the reason for your... awaits confirmation, the reason of your visit to Camp Dragonhead. Not confrontation, confirmation. Maybe both
the incident with the new frontier hands? No, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount of interest. Brave men and women all. They do our nation a great service. The existence of a fortified outpost in Mordona will do much to dissuade the Empire from trespassing on Kurthus soil.
Hello, Odvin. Welcome.
Right glad am I that you have chosen to lend your support to this endeavor. Never let it be said that House Fortemps does not acknowledge the efforts of her allies, or her debts. 'Twas in the spirit of gratitude that I arranged for sundry supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Toll. That the shipment should chance to be waylaid by heretics is poor fortune indeed.
I'm not an expert at voice acting, but I do have fun with it, and hopefully you enjoy.
Poor fortune, I say, yet not without precedent. If you would know the truth of it, these incorrigible villains grow more organized with each passing day. This new unity of purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart. But though I have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name. What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones, and would gladly embrace death rather than betray her. Such loyalty is rare indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve. The brigands have not yet been so brazen as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far to the west of here, and with ever-increasing regularity. A visit to Whitebrim Front may bring you the answers you seek. Will you brave the snows, knowing what implacable foes may lie in wait?
Duh. Of course.
Halone's blessings be upon you. Though I take no pride in the admission, many of mine own countrymen are not so well suited as you adventurers to dealing with such foes. Were they dragons, it might be otherwise. But truly, I could not wish for a finer ally. You have done much for my house in the past, and I have no doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds again ere long. Should you learn aught of value, pray return to me forthwith. A warm hearth and a warmer welcome shall be waiting for you.
Okay. I think when the clock rolls over to 30 minutes time elapsed, we'll try Friend Finder instead of Duty Finder. See how we do. Trying to do this, the battle in the big keep. In the meantime, continue the plot. Peter, welcome. Welcome. You'll be pleased to know that the repairs to Stone Vigil proceed apace. We shall rebuild, strong and sure, and the Dravanians might better themselves senseless against our shield of the west. I would venture, however, that matters of masonry are not what brought you to Whiteroom. On the trail of a band of thieving heretics, you say? Oh, by the fury. But you do seem destined to cross paths with those villains. I must confess, then, 'tis the sad truth that the wilds hereabouts have indeed grown thick with their number. They strike swiftly without warning, and are canny enough to evade our most able trackers. But 'tis not merely their newfound organization that confounds us. The heretics themselves seem somehow changed. I know not what matter of influence this Ice Heart wields, but the men we face seem utterly lost in the grip of righteous fervor. 'Tis an unsettling and unnatural zeal. Perhaps you would care to question one of their recent victims. As fate would have it, your arrival came moments after a trader was waylaid on the road. A patrol found this unfortunate fellow lying senseless in the snow, and carried him to our infirmary. Assuming he has regained the use of his faculties, the merchant might recall some small detail which could aid you in your task. All right. Okay. Moving forward. Probably would be up here, not down in the dungeon. I'm guessing. Maybe upstairs? There he is. Mistreated merchant. I'll tell you what happened. Well, yes, of course. I'm quite recovered enough for that. Anything to help catch those cowardly blackhearts. I was traveling my usual route on Whiteroom front when a usual blow sent me reeling. A sudden blow. Next thing I knew, I was on the ground. Several heretics were rifling through my cargo. Arms, armor, crystals. They were taking everything. 'Twas then that one of them noticed my bleary gaze and stalked over to better acquaint my head with his mace. Before darkness claimed me, however, I distinctly heard the words, "Return to Stonecloak." I dare say that they're holding me goods. You'll not catch me rushing off in pursuit. They'll tell me 'twas a miracle I survived at all, and I'll not trust my thick skull to save me a second time. Sorry about the stutter there. Still early.
range.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you for the assist. All right. Welcome. Come on, let's go. Sorry. I'm not so good with the waving. All right, let's go. God, are your weapons foul? Oh, wait, I recognize you, adventurer. No, come seeking heretics. Then we must share a common purpose. We were on patrol when we chanced across one of their raiding parties and pursued them here. By rights, we should have them cornered in this ravine, and yet they're gone, vanished, like XIV raids. Can we melt the entrance? I'm gonna guess that's what it's gonna be. He glimpsed the woman atop the cliff. Could be an Isart herself come to sneer at our folly. And to where did she disappear? The heretics must have discovered a passage through the frozen wall, some hidden tunnel that escaped our notice. We've not the men to risk further investigation. It would be best that we return to White Brim Front and lay our suspicions before Lord Grillimore. Okay. I love how the Chocobo is struggling so much with flying. It's very humorous to me. We're gonna run up the steps. Oh yeah, let's go. Battle in the Big Keep. Best is when you see a row in it. Nice. Battle in the Big Keep. Love the music, man. Always. Every single time. Every single version of this. At long last, we meet again on the battlefield. I dare say Enkidu shall come and enjoy our tussles as much as I. You, might not find this one so enjoyable. Unless you enjoy getting pounded senseless. Ha-ha! Good stuff. Let's go get it. I think the rules of battle should be great. We're going ahead here. I'm the chicken now, huh? One. That's enough. Oh, crap. Wrong one. Did we win? I was casting you sooner, trying to catch for 3. Me? Run away? Haha! I was but seeking out a more suitable place for our victory. But enough exposition. Now we fight like men. And ladies who dress like men. So Gilgamesh, it's transmogrifying time. There you go. The mightiest warrior ever to grace Eorzea stands before you. By which I mean I, Gilgamesh. Prepare yourself. Chained up. Thank you, team. Pressure. Well, I too shall fight with all men. Ooh, get out of the way. No, mighty Gilgamesh will not be defeated. Enough expository banter.
They think that my full complement of arms would not avail me. It would avail me not.
That's a lot of arms.
No more hijinks from Gilgamesh. You have my word. The treaty blade, too, I shall return, just as soon as I remember where I hid it. Anyway, I yield your unparalleled puissance. Spare my insignificant life, I beg you. Bon. Seems awesome. Though. It's good stuff, man. Good stuff. I obtained Enkidu. About time. Never ever again. This I do solemnly swear. Yeah, I would totally believe that. Hey, I got a player recommendation. That's awesome. Thank you. What's up, chick? Aha! No, I lied again. Ha! Like a rug. Oh, I killed me. You can take that fusty old blade for all I care. I thirst for true power, and not save the true warrior of light. You've proven a worthy opponent, but I warn you, treasure every moment with your weapon. I missed some of what he said. For as sure as the day follows night, the hour will come when I claim it as mine own. Until we meet again. Gilgamesh lie? Gasp. Sounds nothing like him. What ho, Peter? Have you seen Greg and his oversized avian companion? Lead me to them at once, that we shall deliver the coup de grace together. They let him leave. The battle has already been won. Well, that is triumphant news indeed. Triumphant news, that is. Clearly, the lessons you have learned from me have not been for naught. And what's this, you say? The treaty blade lies hidden somewhere in the nearby wood. Worry not, my ever-loyal associate. For no buried treasure will escape the keen eye of Hildebrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. Now, which way was the forest again?
Put on some pants, dude. Peter, what news of the Primal and the Treaty Blade?
We beat them, but the blade is somewhere around here.
Remarkable. I knew the Warrior of Light would emerge triumphant. Let us hope that Inspector Hildebrand enjoys similar success in finding the blade, not braid.
Such design, such craftsmanship, at once bold and powerful, yet sensitive and refined. I believe I've found the inspiration for my next masterpiece.
Of course, they're beautiful. They're the greatest treasures of lost Sildir. I think they were locked away in the vaults of those who destroyed our homeland and dragged our ancestors' names through the mud. And just how did you come to know of these long-lost relics? There was an ancient scroll passed down in our family, left to us by our dear grandmother. It spoke of the 4 warriors of light and their 4 relics and an incantation of untold power. If we could have wielded this magic of legend, Ellie and I might still have had the last laugh. Alas, speaking the words had no effect. Only a warrior of light can wield the power, so the legend goes. But I wouldn't have given to see it. The ultimate achievement of the greatest mages this realm has ever known. And just what sort of incantation is this? The ring cast upon the doors of justice. The wise man whispers the verdict true. Azaman's virtue shines down from the heavens. To complete the incantation, the Warrior of Light would hold forth the treaty blade and speak, Blade in hand, I swear unto you. The legends differ as to what happens next, but all speak in great holy radiance, shining down from the heavens.
Ah. Over here, friends. Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Return with tidings most triumphant.
Indeed.
Aha!
Yes, run with the sword.
Behold, safe in my hands, none other than the treaty blade. The real one, this time, I swear unto you.
Yes, just like that. I swear unto you, and then...
Eh? My word. Whatever this odd tingling sensation.
Ridiculous. Hildebrand is not a warrior of light. He's just some fool who thought he could stop this lesser moon with his own bare hands. It would seem that the treaty blade is just as confused as the rest of us. No. The light. Someone stop it. I won't stand to see the legendary power of our forefathers wielded by some muscle-bound buffoon.
Skyward ho!
Well, I guess that proved to be the most useful incantation indeed. And so the light of justice that shone from the Tweedy Blade... The Tweedy Blade? The Treaty Blade banished the shadow, returning peace to the land. So the legend ended. I must say, I never expected it to be quite literally a beam of light. I suppose I wouldn't have been much use to us after all. Inspector! Oh, Inspector, wait for me! All's balls, Hildy. First you almost die at your poor mother's feet, and now you fly off to the gods know where without even giving her a kiss goodbye.
Oh ho. It appears that the case of wanderlust has once again struck Hildebrand, as is many a Manderville man before him. Godspeed, my boy. When the day comes that you tire of mystery solving, your dear old man will be here to pass on to you the family art.
So in the end, the Sildin incantation of legend was wielded not by a warrior of light, but by a gentleman of light. Well, the treaty blade is some 6 centuries old after all. Perhaps it's not quite as sharp as it used to be. This entire thing has been so enjoyable. The magic that brought peace and happiness to the people of Belladia. It was every bit as beautiful as I imagined. I think I would see it with my own eyes. It's nothing short of a dream come true. He bumbles and stumbles, we have another case, and still he manages to make a girl's dream come true. Gentleman to the end, that bloody bastard. Beautiful.
Ah! What's this? A glint in the corner of my eye, a curious scent wafting in on the winds from a far-off land. Do I smell a case?
What's even happening right now?
Worry not for me, my friend, for wherever the wronged want of succor, I, Hildebrand, shall be there. I swear this unto you.
It's silly, Kitty. It's really, really silly. Complete.
Ah. We're moonwalking. Hildebrand will return. Hmm. Oh. A new chapter of New Game Plus has been added. What have I got in my pockets? Inky-Doo. And a wind-up gentleman. Okay, a relic reborn in Thyrus. This is supposed to be extremely tedious. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a restroom, and I'll be back, and we'll see what we can get done with the Relic Reborn. We'll see how tedious it is. I've been warned that it's extraordinarily tedious, and it's like not even worth bothering. But I'm gonna look at least. I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to Fall Gourd Float. Fall Gourd Float. We'll give it a go, as it says, as it were. No, while we're here, let me do some of the Beast Tribe quests.
me really quickly. Trade out. Oh man, I haven't sorted or anything. All right. Don't mind me, I'm really quickly getting this all sorted. There we go. Okay. Misdirected woo. What? What will I be able to coverage? What voice did I have for these guys?
What? The one who would be able to. Come, he is. Then to Yazel, lend a hand, and we might both escape the claws of the Horde.
Ixal quests are adorable? Yeah, they're great.
Pluck my posterior bare, she shall. If leather-clad plywood and the bladder lining we do not provide. Able to craft this component himself, Yazel is, were it not for Ixatl's dearth of faculties. What? Those are his metal. Suffice they shall, but welcome within their walls Yazel is not. With featherless chatterbox, featherless craftsman would speak.
You have appearances.
What? Able though I am, cursed with terrible fortune, I am too. Lost to Garuda-worshipping buzzards, materials for constructing urgently required starboard hull components are. Precious materials for repairing leather-backed plywood for the hull, lost to our enemies in tree speak. What? Retrieve the materials myself, I would, but able lover, Yazel is, not able fighter. Featherless craftsman and fighter both you are, and more than capable of recovering materials.
Yo, Corythius, welcome.
From storage pots, retrieve the materials, and for crafting, to tree speak stables you must go. Open to all featherless, the faculties there are. What? Need for special favors, there is not.
Blow you wins.
Ill tidings, featherless craftsmen. Waylaid by featherless ones, our carrier has been. Squawk! Trapped at best, dead at worst, Yazel fears. Of the essence time was. So risky route, near Tree Speak stables, I bade him take. Larboard hull components materials to Xatl he was to bring. For the leather band plywood to construct the hull, materials precious and light, nearly depleted, our supply is. If yet alive, likely in hiding, the carrier is. Know you for friend, he may not. So with the wind, to him you must whisper. Words of power they are. Known only to Xatl and the allies. Fuck!
We'll grab these too. Mathul Kalan the Hard is eyeing you for a hard task.
You there, no feathers. Helpful you are, yes. You have craft high-quality components for gyro drive of airship, Mathuli would. Know you hire your own woman, name of Hildyard. Chief of crafting faculty at Hildyard Float, she is. For task, make use of her facility, you must.
All these quests I'm seeing that people normally don't do, I love it. Yeah.
Have you go there, Mathuli would, and craft wooden patterns of shaping metal plates for gyro drive. 3 sets of these we need. Essential to building of airship they are. But one problem we have. Materials for crafting arrived not. Inspected by buzzards of logging grounds, shipment was, and taken to Alder Springs. Retrieve materials for storage pot. You must. Then use them to make gyrodrive components at Falgold Float.
One Ixel's buzzard.
Ye gone no feathers. Driven mad by incompetent carrier Methulies. Squawk. Wait. Solution to problem no feathers could be. Skilled with hands and swift with legs. No feather is. Craft high-quality leather-browed frame for engine casing. Methuli would ask. But yet to arrive materials have. Lost in woods carrier is. Near Spriggan most like. Many times before this has happened to Buzzard. High as honor to him, you must first say. Know you as a friend. Only then he will.
The right tools for the job.
What? Denied. Methuli will not be. Crafting tool components. High quality crafting tool components. Brixatel 9, his task. No feathers must do. Wrapped handles for handling, Methuli requests. Crafted with aid of Falgold Float facilities. Bought and paid for, the materials have been. In care of Adamar, they are. To him, you must go. Go now!
I'll do this one as well. Saddle 9 Maniple is job fit for an adventurer.
Look, our supplies dwindling they are. A featherless one we seek. A featherless one to fill our houses with wares. Master Rosal demands swiftness, he does. Ever prudent he is. Squawk, what items are dwindling, you ask? Why, all featherless nuker. But some more than others. You would have some more than others. Oh, no, this one does not, but Foreman does. Walk, long is my list. Deep is our need.
Here, have some ash patterns. I'll pattern your ash. 40 points. Good for us. Cotton canvas.
Look, what do we need? What do you bring? Master Rosal eyes us, he does. Ever eyes us, he does.
Okay, I am pretty positive I've got that cotton canvas that they need. Just not here. So I'm going to see if I can't pick that up. I should have written down what we needed, but oh well. I'm pretty sure I've got some cotton canvas somewhere. Why do I have Neil? How's it been going? It's going well. I'm having a good time. You know, I've got a day off from work, so I thought, yeah, you know what? I'm going to have some fun. Okay. Yes. That's the one I wanted. I don't know why I had Neil saved there. They're like, whatever. But no, I'm having a great time. Work's been going well. I think I'm pretty close to performing, directing a play that we're going to have. That's going to be pretty good near here, so it'll be pretty fun. Having fun doing the voices for this. Oh yeah. Honestly, the entire Manderville Man thing was hysterical. I loved it. It was great. Okay, so we haven't sold anything. What about you, Happy Oaf? Sorry, I forgot I put him in this outfit. Alright. Let's grab the woolen yarn. Oh, just take the woolen yarn. Thank you. Just, dude. Yes, sell the leather. 18. Man, been grinding payday 3. Are you having fun with it? Metal gear was found. We're still good. Actual challenge? Nice. Oh yeah, challenges are great. Well, unfortunately, I don't remember what it was I was trying to grab. So yeah, I need to write that down so I don't have this back and forth again. Alright. That was a wasted trip because I totally forgot what I was going to do. So because I have that wasted trip, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run some new games. Yeah. Yeah, if there's no challenge, there's no fun. You got to feel like you accomplished something, right? Welcome. All right, let's go. What am I doing? I'm doing this over here. All right, what am I missing here? All right, let's write this stuff down here. Okay. Patterns, hard, leather, eye patch, cotton canvas, bubble chocolate, amateurs, amateurs, duck bill, woo, got hempen, Almatica, and rye flour. Okay. So, yes. All right. What of that can I make with that? What I have on hand at this moment? Let's start with leather worker. Hard leather eye patch. All right, let's roll. We'll make one, then we can do fast creation afterward. Okay, how many more points do I need? I need one more, okay. All right, let's go.
That is your quota. Crates, they are full. Report to Manacle, you must. Hurry, you must. Look, a featherless nuker, you came. A featherless friend, you left. Hear of your deeds, the chieftain shall. Look.
All right. So, let's head south. There's a lot of stuff to this out. Let's change into a fighting. Crap here. There's a cacophony of squawking. Yes. Thank you kindly. Whoa, what did I do? Alright. I'm gonna head over here this time. I heard your mountain. That sounds like an elephant of some kind. It sounds kind of awesome. I'll look at that shortly. Oh, it's the with the wind guy. You'd think you'd recognize, you know. Come on. You think he'd recognize, like, the only Vieira in the area, but whatever.
Oh, with the wind, featherless nuker is. Relieved and contrite I am. All nukers look alike to me, they do.
Really?
Whatever. As a friend of XIV, recognize I do not. Deliver the materials in my stead, I would ask, but that alone suffice it will not. Too late the shipment is. Completed components you must now deliver. Open to all featherless facilities at Tree Speak. Stables are. Their craft the 3 larboard hull components. Featherless friend can. Other recourse we have not.
At least he's honest. I just, you know, how do you confuse a Vieira with, like, one of the giant folk? I mean, whatever. Alright, well, since he's offering, we can craft these ways. Greetings, friend. Oh, nice elephant. I like it. Greetings, friend. Our doors, assuming you had any, are open to all. You wish to process these materials, yes? If you'll permit me to conduct an inspection. Your materials. My concern is for naught. These materials are both quality and plentiful. In fact, I've calculated the optimum amount required to craft the components you have in mind, and I shall hold on to the excess while you work your synthesizing magic. Pray, let me know if you require any replacements. Woot woot. Alright. Character. Leather worker. And the silk gloves. Tribal quest to... Man, I wish I could fast craft these. Just a little on the annoying side. Not extraordinarily so, just a little bit, kitty. My cat's judging me. All right. There we go. Okay, we're going to grab a couple more components while we can. And we'll head back, turn them all in at once. I should look where I'm going. Just ramming into the wall. There he is. Well, where is this guy? Ah, I'm to fix the materials on behalf of the Birdmen, how are you? Calling me surprised that respectable folk like yourself are keeping company with that lot. But I ain't one to judge. No, sir, give Mithru my regards. That's the wrong button. All right. Now let's go, gyro-driven. Hello again, adventurer. Come to avail yourself of our fine facility, I take it? Have a look at the materials we've brought. Oh, another curious collection of odds and ends, and a goodly amount besides. So, they don't get out of your way while you work. I'll hold on any excess materials while you need them. The crafting space is ready for your use. You can begin whenever you like. Okay, we got that one done. Do the next one. She's saying the exact same stuff. So we'll just kind of skip through. Crafting tool components. Okay, that's one. That's two. Alright, well, we'll turn these in, and we'll go check on the rest. Oh, nice horse. I believe that is Odin's mount, is it not? No, that's the, Oh, crap. What's his name? It's the lightning creature from Final Fantasy 12. The unicorn-like creature. Good stuff, though. XIV, that's it. Thank you.
What? Without component materials.
Just barding for your chocobo. It's still really cool.
Soon halt. Construction of Getsu. Kisana will. Disastrous for Xatl and Yazo, that would be. Look, materials I expected, not components. Yeah, components you've brought. My mind. Waylaid courier and fated crafter did read. Initiative Yazo values much in his allies. Who better than able allies to promote Yazo's own ableness, I say. Rise even higher I will, with the aid of featherless craftsmen and his ilk.
Okay, the quest complete. Gyro driven.
No feathers returned. Good tidings for Method you have. Better yet, good components for gyro drive.
Say at least for you.
Outdone yourself you have. Most excellent parts these are. One day, For many moms above laugh at minions of greedy good goddess, say we will. Nixel thought you, though you are not, far better than obnoxious buzzards of logging clouds you are. Count you as brother of XIV, I do. Without tools for tasks, crafting cannot continue. High-quality components for tools, no feathers must quickly bring.
I have these for you.
Ever reliable, I say. Ever reliable, no feathers is. In these components, much faith will be placed, yet disappointed. Not once has Mithuli been. Reason to doubt, Mithuli has none. Right to trust you, Chief Totolic was. Above buzzards, Exatol 9 will soon soar.
All right. Let's go grab this one. I believe the highest honor person is in, like, Central Shroud, if I remember correctly. I know that look. You have a mind for these facilities, don't you? It's hardly the first time, suffice it to say. I find it quite flattering, actually. And who wouldn't? That the facilities I've worked so hard to maintain are in such high demand is high praise indeed. However, that same demand means I cannot simply allow unrestricted access. I'm sorry to say. Oh, don't look at me like that. Can you imagine the state of it if I were to let every traveler have run of the place? It'd be no better than the pigsty. Sorry, the cat's nomining on my finger. It's very distracting. But worry not. You may use them if you take this lunch to Palamo at Etat's Spire. A simple delivery would make no trouble for a strapping adventurer like yourself. Oh, and do remember to bring me any empty containers he may have. I reuse them, you see. One must never be wasteful. How close am I? Oh, dang it. Yeah, not be so. This is barding for your chocobo? Didn't look like much of a chocobo to me. All right. No, this is the actual mount. Okay, very nice. You show me the barding later. I gotta go run this thing. This is the barding. Ha! Ah! That's adorable. I love it. Meanwhile, my cat's over here just purring his head off. He's like, you should love me. Stop playing your game. God save me. Today's the day, isn't it? Oh, she'll be here any moment. I have your stuff for you. It's from the meta. Thank you. Yeah, don't forget this. No need for her to come all this way to fetch an empty sack. Am I right? He's like, oh boy, here she comes. No, I am your courier. Oh, thank you. I do hope Paloma wasn't disappointed I couldn't deliver his meal in person. I trust you brought the empty sack. Oh, and as a precaution, I must ask you to present your materials for inspection as well. You'd be shocked by what some people have tried to make here, believe me. My word, would you look at how spotless it is? Nothing more satisfying than seeing that that your friend didn't leave a single crumb. Yes, your materials. Though unusual, I don't believe they could be used for evil ends. Here you are. You'll note I didn't return them all. There are several times that required materials, it would seem. Whoever entrusted this task to you left a note in the bag.
To feather this nuka, you've only required parts. In case of failure, retain spares.
What in the world is a nuker? And there you have it. Okay. Well, I'll turn this in. Just like the other one. I believe there's 2 tasks left. Crafting is my favorite part of this game. I'll be honest.
Feathered, my precious posterior is, but not for long a featherless craftsman does not deliver bladder-lining components. Oh, a gift to the Exile your craftsman is. A gift to Exile maidens. Yazo remains. Not more than jest, my words are, of course. Never would Mithuli harm his feather tail feathers, Yazo knows.
I need materials from time to month, then it gets really dull. Oh, you need... Oh... I think I know what you're talking about. I like it until I need materials from timed nodes, and it gets really dull. Yeah, like there's a point where like something only appears once a day, Eorzean time, and it's like,
Buzzard to be feared, the heart is. Waste, wear her claws, lest you suffer her wrath, as I have.
Yeah, that does suck, I agree. Oh, level up. So I could go do another mission for him, but I think after I at least the upgraded it to twice a day. I mean, yeah, it's still really obnoxious. I agree. I think I'm going next. Every 30 minutes instead of every hour. Right. Might Link want some of this? Really? You will definitely be doing the the thing reborn soon. But I don't want to miss out on this stuff. This stuff's good stuff. Greetings, friend. Our doors, assuming we had any, are open to all. I've said this already. You don't need to see it again. Dang it. I'm not wearing the correct gloves, man. You need the special gloves. And again. Alright. We got that part done. And I think I will get all these quests done, and then we'll go on to Relic Reborn. Legacy of Alog's going to be fun. Oh yeah, I've heard Legacy of Alog's amazing, and that's why I'm kind of saving it to the end.
Schwok, suffer the bobs of his comrades, the able cannot. Bring me the starboard hull components. You must.
You mean these ones?
Woo! Safe, my reputation is. To featherless craftsmen, much and more is owed. Rejoin the ranks of the buzzards. I wish not to do. Much more beloved by maidens, Yazel is, as able revolutionary.
Sure, bro. Oh, we're 20 away. Alright, let's get this last one then. And hopefully it'll open up 3 more. We'll get those, and then we'll do a Relic Reborn. Alright, let's go. Oh no, I can't do glamour plates here. Oh. Hold on. No, I don't actually want to fight you right now. Oh, dang it. Stop it. No. Let me change to... Since these guys want to fight, let's change to Light Mage. And it looks like there's some stuff to do for Legacy of Alag as well. Of course you don't want to fight now. Just opening up the first part. Alright, cool.
With you away, powerful magics I wield, prepared to defend myself I am.
Bro, you look like you're as high as honor. Try again.
Friend of Ithuli you are. Well, pursued by bloodthirsty whalers I was, but now saved from certain death. Well, no feathers and crafters both. Then these materials you take make high-quality injured casing component for Matuli. With permission of Hildyard, facilities in Falgord you can use. To Falgord you go and take materials.
Ah, hello, adventurer. We've already had this conversation. Glebzu. Engine casing. Alright.
brown guy. What is buzzard you found? Encasing components you crafted. Here is components. No feathers is king of mankind, Metolise. Splendid work, which will satisfy our needs. That is, trade 10,000 worthless buzzards for one featherless nuker, Methuli would. With no feathers help, so higher than Garuda ever will. Yes, that I shall.
What's up to Taramu? Hello there. Ho there, Peter. Construction of the airship proceeds at pace. Our Beastmen colleagues have even agreed to implement several of my proposals. However inadvertent I must thank you for introducing me to this opportunity. That I should have a chance to contribute to such a revolutionary project is exactly the sort of thing I dreamed of as I pored over countless tomes of aeronautic principle and design. There is, however, one small issue that has arisen to thwart us. In order to properly integrate my innovations, we require certain materials to build custom engine joining components, materials that are notoriously difficult to procure. I had hoped it would not come to this, but I must call upon the aid of an acquaintance of mine. Peter, would you be so kind as to deliver this letter to a gentleman by the name of Coulson? I'm certain. Ma'am, so put some clothes on. I'm certain he will agree to prepare the materials and keep the entire matter discreet. Now, Coulson is often out and about on company business, but speak with Hida at the airship ticket counter in Gridania. She'll point you toward his latest appointment. My apologies, Peter. I do not mean to treat you as a lackey, but I'd prefer to avoid the city for the time being. All right. Now let's go ahead and start this one, since it's just the beginning of a relic reborn, and then we'll continue on to the other stuffs. What's up, Geralt? Geralt of the Riviera. With Thymus for company, Atawakant roam the realm, lending a helping hand to the folk he met in his travels. Seems though he couldn't do much to help himself out when he set foot in Ogomoro. The man was never heard from again, and neither was his staff. As fate would have it, he was the last of his blood, and his line guttered out with him. Right tragic, I know. We can't shed tears for another time. Getting back to the matter at hand, it seems a fair bet that Thymus is lying around somewhere in Ogomoro Mines, just out of the poor sod's skeletal grasp. Like, God rest his soul. You will mean this one. Well, bugger me. Never in me wildest drunken dreams did I imagine you'd actually find the bloody thing. So I'd have to fire up the forge after all. Having said that, the relic's far worse shape than I thought. It ain't like to survive much pounding in this state. Truth be told, I'd be worried about sneezing near it. I'm gonna need a new host. It'll give itself to the restoration. Bring me the Madman's Whispering Rod, one with 2 grade 3 quick-tongue material melded to it. This will serve as a vessel for the restored relic. Remember, that's 2 grade 3 quick-tongue materia. Aught less, and, well, you'll get naught from me, no matter how many sips of paper you wave in my face. Okay. Well, in that case, let's get back to this. Did you give me that thing forever ago? You might have. It'd be green. No, I mean, I might have sold it. You might have given it to me, and I might have sold it because I didn't know how important it was. Yeah. That is the kind of thing I would do. I'm quite the bumbler. Was much material was needed? 2 grade 3 quick tongue materia. In the meantime, I'm going to try to get this airship ticket counter stuff taken care of. You know what? I can just fast travel the airship ticket counter. Why am I making this hard on myself? Hello, Hitler. Welcome to the airship landing. Oh, I'm sorry. Was there aught else I might help you with, sir? You wish to meet with Advisor Coulson, delivering a letter from Tataramu, you say? Oh, surely you don't mean Master Tataramu. You've seen him. Is he hale and unharmed? You must take yourself directly to Quiver's Hold. Chasseloup will wish to speak to you in person. You will find Advisor Coulson there as well, assisting with the investigation. Swiftly now, please, sir. What the Archers Guild looks like. Chasteloup. I'm sorry, sir, I cannot assist you at this time. The God's Quiver is fully engaged with investigating a most important case. Every resource at our disposal has been allocated toward locating Chairman Tatarabu's missing son. Even now, the Chairman's chief aide, Advisor Coulson, waits within Quiver's Hold, no doubt eager to berate the first blow for our lack of progress. Coulson's the person you're coming to see. But I must ask you to mind your words. I can't have you antagonizing an esteemed representative of Highway and Skyways. What's up, Koro? Here. We'll do it. Oh! Already? Surely not. Wow. Freaking amazing. Here. Let me give you something in exchange. I know it's not much. I like giving stuff in exchange. Thank you much. And I actually am very curious about Guido. Yes, you are excellent. Thank you so much. No, I'm not bowing to you. I'm bowing to you. Here we go. Thank you much. And they bow. Very well. All right, here we go. All right. What's up, Coulson? Yes, I'm Coulson. There's hardly time for... A letter from me? Let's have it then, son. Time is of the essence, you know, especially in my age. A letter for you. Great gods, this is signed by Master Tataramu. How come you by this document? Is the young master well? What's that you say? And constant in the company of Ixal? We've not a moment to lose. Should it cost me my very life, I shall see him freed from those ravenous clutches. We need to form a rescue party. Yes, the finest God's Quiver marksmen, reinforced by a small army of Skyway's retainers. Be brave, Master Tataramu. These beastmen will soon rue the day they dared lay talons on my young charge. But Tataramu was fine. This no longer concerns you, young man. We must immediately... Wait. What? You mean to say Tataramu is safe? He's there of his own free will? Building an airship with the Ixal? Oh, wait. Perhaps we must needs begin afresh. As you're obviously aware, my name is Coulson. I'm the Chief Technical Advisor for Highway and Skyways, and aide to Chairman Tatarabu. Tatabaru. Pleased to make your acquaintance. What you may not have known is that the man Who asked you to deliver this letter is the chairman's only son and the sole successor to a veritable airship empire. Some few days ago, Master Tataramo accompanied me here to Gridania as part of his continuing education in company practices. Much to my surprise and alarm, however, the young master suddenly disappeared from under my very nose. I was naturally beset by all manner of horrible imaginings. With no ransom demanded and no other clues to his whereabouts, I had no choice but to task the gods Quiver with turning the entire city upside down. Suffice to say, your news has lifted a terrible weight from my old shoulders. I know not how I would have faced the boy's father had events unfolded otherwise. Yet the contents of this letter still managed to vex me. Dear Coulson, enclosed is a list of materials I would have you prepare for my companion. I require them for a most exciting project. Fond regards, Tataramo. Not one word of apology, or even the slightest hint of contrition. My lectures on the privilege and responsibility of position appear to have fallen on dead ears. And as for this list, I'm assuming these materials for some manner of high-quality engine joining component? I'm sorely tempted to refuse this impertinent request, considering the trouble this young master's caused. But I'm also intrigued. Here, take this promissory note and hand it to the superior of the Fallgourd Float crafting facility. She'll provide you with everything you require to craft Tataramu's component. Though yet harbor some concerns, I will trust that Master Tataramu is content to work alongside the Vixel for now. Okay. So, Fallgourd Float. Where was that? North Shroud, okay. I thought as much, but I wasn't sure. It just looks so cool. So many vistas look amazing in this game. And this is just a Realm Reborn. I know it's way better. When you get to the PlayStation 4/PlayStation 5 stuff. I guess we're not at PlayStation 5 yet. Hello again, adventurer. Come now. Oh my, this note has the seal of Highwind Skyways. Though I suppose it only stands to reason. There are a few other organizations who could afford the items you're requesting. Here you are, then. Everything is in order for you to begin crafting. Excellent. I'm just going to make this stuff right at your feet now. And there you have it. Alright. Let's go. Peter, you're gone so long I was beginning to worry. Were you able to deliver my letter to Coulson? Here are your compliments. Yes, this is exactly what I had in mind. Joining components like this one are almost impossible to obtain without a cloud of company like Highwind Skyways behind you. But with your expertly crafted component now in hand, we should have no trouble integrating my improved engine housing into the Dezuquelan. I can already feel the bracing chill of the wind on my face, hear the cries of the birds, see the folk below rushing about like tiny... pray excuse my little flights of fancy. Terrible habit of mine. So, Peter, I suppose you've heard from old Coulson who I really am. You wait for the graphics update when the Dawn Trail expansion releases? Yes, I've heard. I've heard it's going to be really, really good. I'm not even excited about that. I like the idea of two different colors. Being able to dye things two colors. Yes, it is true. My father's the chairman of Highwind Skyways, the expansive airship service that links the great cities of Eorzea. Destined as I am to one day take the company's helm,
People everywhere seek to curry favor as they would some merchant prince. A pity, then, that my royal status does not excuse me from the unrelenting procession of dreary lessons at home. I am forced to study mercantile practices and business stratagems, all that I might maximize the profits of airship travel. I'm not the slightest interest in making coin. I've had enough of ledgers and lectures. Thus was I so reluctant to leave this little sanctuary. I want to design airships, not manage a fleet of them. I want to be valued, not for my station or my purse, but the skills I've labored to acquire. Mayhaps you hear naught but the whining of a spoiled child. Yet I swear to you, I would renounce my inheritance in a twinkling, if I could. Oh, for the wings of a wondrous airship to carry me further, faster and higher than ever before. That is my dream. That and not else.
Squawk. Well said that was. It means nothing to us. Tataramu's wealth does. Better off smelting down coins and making nails, Sezu thinks.
Thank you, Sezu.
Quack, quack. Seize this passion, and let it sustain you. You must. Construction of Dazzle Qualan will take all that Tataramu has, and more. Chosen an easy path. Tataramu has not. No, not easy. But always fair master crafting is. Great reward for great effort. Launch our vessel. Upon ocean of clouds we shall. Launch it toward the gates of Elialian. Ready to fly is Tataramu. Yes?
Yes. Yes, sir. Travel quest complete. Reputation up. Reputation is now increased to friendly. You achieved friendly reputation with XIV 9. New XIV tribal quests are now available from Rosal Coughlin and the Prudent on Exul. Furthermore, you will now have access to a wider selection of wares from the XIV 9 vendor. Thanks to your diligent efforts, the engine housing has now been integrated into Dazzle Qualan's tail assembly. Continue assisting the XIV 9 to see the airship hybrid reach completion. Oh, we already got all this extra stuff. Dang. Okay. I think most is going to be right here. Deliverance. That was a job fit for an adventurer, which luckily means fetching something. Right? Crafting portion of this quest recommended for disciples and level 1 and above.
Oh, our supplies dwindling they are. We had this complication. Oh, long is my list. Deep is our need.
Your headgear. Cotton chassis. Leather culotte. Daily reset happened. Yeah. Pretty impressive. Good timing. All right. So, let us write down all of the stuff. I meant to time it that way, all according to plan. Exactly. I had planned this all along. That's exactly what happened. This shit's grinding me. Okay. Goat skin wristbands of gathering. Velveteen trousers. I hope I've got the wrong trousers. Cheese risotto. Spear. Amateurs headgear. cotton, chausses, gelatine, maple fishing rod, leather, culottes, amateurs doublet vest, a crayfish bowl. My spelling of crayfish had some mistakes. All right, so let's see. Right now we're goatskin wristbands of gathering. Right there. I need white coral. Dang it. All right. Let's hold off on that one then. What about amateur's headgear? Bronze rivets. Darn it. I don't think I have the ability to make bronze rivets. Okay. What would be next? Leather culottes. I can make that. Outright buy for next to nothing, I think. Yeah. But I have to go to a place to buy them. Yeah, they aren't expensive. Here's some more leather colognes. Dude, just... Ooh. Still worth it. $3.50. Let's just make this last one here. Oh, I can't. Okay. Well. Okay, so we are $3.40 away. Okay. Yes, thank you. I mean, let me check. I was just not going to worry about it. Goatskin wristbands of crafting. Of gathering. Nothing better to do? Amateur's headgear, I believe, was what was next. Bronze rivets. Give me 4, and I can craft 4 of these amateur's headgear. I'm going to use the restroom while you do that, and I'll pick up the rest. I'm just going to switch jobs, but that'll work. I'll be right back. Grand, thank you. Okay, let's make some magic. Nice umbrella. Okay, dang it. There we go.
Okay. So let's switch jobs, because the other thing involved white coral, and I'm not interested in trying to go after that stuff. That's kind of culinarian. Okay. So culinarian, what were you able to make? Cheese risotto. Let's see. Okay. I'm going too fast because I'm missing it somewhere here. Oh, there it is. Cheese risotto. I got nothing. I got none of the ingredients for that. Okay. Gelatin. Right here somewhere. Right there. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to cook any of this crap. Crayfish ball. Yep. All right. Then let's try botanist. Can I do botanist? I don't think any of his missions are for botanists. Yeah, it's all craftsmen. Okay. So then, oh, interesting. Carpenter. Initiates grinding wheel. Right there. Mudstone. Oh. Okay. Brass spear. Okay. Maple fishing rod. What do I have? Okay. What's left? Weaver. Velveteen trousers. Oh, I think I may have stuff close to that. Right there. I need undyed velveteen. I'm going to make another undyed velveteen because if I get some iron rivets, I can make more of these. Yes, sir. Or ma'am. Yes. Let's just say yes. Go with yes. It's best not to assume gender. About cotton trousers. Fishing attempt? Sure. Cotton cloth. I may get there before you get to me, which is fine. One more cotton cloth. Okay.
This is your quota. Crates there full. Report to medical you must. Hurry you must. Look, featherless nuker you came. Featherless friend you left. You have your words, the chieftain shall. Squawk!
Excellent. Reputation has increased by 70. Alright. I'm going to switch back to leather worker. Have something for you. Okay. Yeah, I didn't need him anymore. So let me accept these higher level quests, and then we can talk. Hot cross buns. Cross buns. Food requires aid of a skilled disciple of the hand, particularly sticky wicket.
Look. The dazzle burdened ballast she needs. Fine ballast to see her back to land. Fine ballast to see her back to sea. Fine ballast held in bladders of cloth and leather. Woo! Keep ballast from seeping through hull, they shall. Materials for components, I have not. Woo! Materials for components, purchased by tiny Tataramu, they were. From a featherless peddler at the observatorium, they were. Awaiting your arrival, peddling new careers. Woo! Swuk! Once in hand, craft components you must. Swuk! Require much care in crafting. Do such things. Proper equipment one must have. Yet proper equipment have you not? Woo! Such equipment, though. Close it does lie. At the observatorium it does lie. Watched over by featherless ones, such as you. Templeton, a man most corrupt, yet a man most bumbling. Swoop, swoop. Too exposed his wrongdoing, sir. Help hide his trickery, you must. Help cover his featherless arrives, you must. Whoop. Cover his beard of croc. Whoop. Beard of skyfire croc. With shearing knife, yours it shall be. Whoop. Cover his arse and facilities, yours they shall be. Fall and gone they shall be. Swoop, swoop. Materials you must inspect. Approval he must give. Appearances we must keep. Swoop.
Simply the blast.
Swoop. Featherless one, your hands, they are soft. Why must you rely on clumsy weapons? Herein lies reason. Ixo claws superior in battle. Do they make us? Yet same claws in crafting. Inferior do they render us. Look! There's old Quallen, an instrument panel. She needs a fine panel with fine levers and knobs. Squawk! Keep pilot in control, they shall. Squawk! Require much care in crafting. Do such things. Proper equipment one must have. Yet proper equipment have you not. Squawk! In the hands of the wicked it does lie. At the observatorium it does lie. Watched over by featherless ones such as you. Templeton, a man most malfeasant. Lusty for coins, he is. Lusty, like old Don. Lusty, like a beggar. Scratch his lusty itch, you must. The scratch with pierced claw. Pierced claw from monsters in the west. Scratch his lusty itch. And facilities, yours, They must be. Remember first, his game you must play. Materials he must inspect. Approval he must give.
Okay, one last one. Rosal Cutton, the prudent, requests the aid of the disciple of the hand with sufficient elbow grease to see him smoothly through the difficult task.
Dazzle me in the steady. Dazzle me in the steady. Comes, he does. Soon, he does. Looking for imperfections, he does. Looking for blood, he is. My blood, he is. If my blood he has, your blood I claim. Now it's Dazzle Quallen. And a dynamo she needs. A fine dynamo with fine dampeners. Keep the eternal gyroscope from vibrating. They shall. Keep flyers from falling. They shall. Require extreme care in crafting. Do such things. The steady is watching. He is. Proper equipment one must have, yet proper equipment have you not. In the hands of the slothful it does rest. At the observatorium it does rest. Watching over by fellowless ones such as you. Templeton, a man most corrupt, a man most indolent. And idle he lies. Like a swine in the sty he lies. Like a corpse in the crypt he lies. Tempt this shiftless sluggard you must. Tempt him with the promise of eternal indolence. Tempt him with your willingness to work and facilities. Yours they shall be. But remember, first, his game you must play. Materials you must inspect. Approval he must give.
Great things to say about Templeton? Yeah. Indeed. Lots of mutual respect there. Okay, I'm here to... Oh, what are you writing? Is that a bullet bill? What is that? I'm just trying to give you something in exchange. There you go. And you got the white coral for me. Thank you. I didn't need it anymore, but thank you anyway. Yeah, but that... Nice. That's amusing. All right. So, man, what am I doing? I need to go to the observatorium. A lot of things with the observatorium. So before I do, cool outfit. Let's go turn in this thing. Let's have home skillet. Need to bring me a madman's whispering rod, one with 2 grade 3 quick tongue material melded to it. This will serve as a vessel for the restored relic. I could hammer it in one of my sleep. I could wipe your arse without as much trouble. And it ain't planning on doing that either. Seems you'll just have to do both for yourself, huh? Alright, well, here is the thing you asked for. Yes. It is a fine base you brought me. And just the thing to host your relic. I've merged what was left of the relic with the host weapon. So there's groundwork done. But don't go jumping for joy just yet. There's still more to do. I need to work on the finishing touches. But due to the reinforcement work I've had to do, the weapon's proven rather stubborn to shape. To get around this, we'll be needing some alumina salts, a substance made by grinding a rock called alumina into fine grains. Unlucky for you, though, it ain't easy to get a hold of. Mayhap you already know this, but there's beasties out there which devour their prey whole, and some of them swallow rocks as to aid the digestion. The Doma Chimera that terrors the central highlands of Corythius happens to swallow alumina salts for this purpose. Slide the bugger, bring me the alumina salts, and I'll see to the finishing touches on your weapon. The Dorm Chimera can be confronted via the Duty Finder upon examining the quest destination situated in the Weeping Saint of Corythius Central Highlands. Please note the trial of Relic Reborn, the Chimera, must be completed as a white mage. Okay. Well, that's the next thing I'm going to have to do, isn't it? We'll save that. We'll save that. So, let's go. Get some of this stuff done. So I think what I'm going to do next, I think I'm going to head to Gridania. Heading the wrong way. There we go. I'm going to go to Gridania. I'm going to get the next level of my leather worker because I think my leather worker is about to where I need to trade him out for someone else to do these feast quests. Still going the wrong way. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. And then we'll go to the observatorium, do a lot of that stuff. And then hopefully we're getting close to being able to do the really cool stuff. I'll probably get the really cool stuff after lunch. Again, I'm trying to get a lot of this stuff done before that. Saving the really cool stuff for this afternoon. Okay, so leather. That's what I want. First thing we're gonna do is leather worker stuff. Now look at a few things you have to do in payday later. So kind of grindy things or kind of immoral things. I'm trying to think what other things. Or just really obnoxious. Or just hard. The master gave us a special request for an experienced leather worker. There you are, Peter, just the leather worker I was hoping for. Well, one of the several I would consider asking, but that's beside the point. Anyway, I have a task for you. To go full out on very hard and overkill difficulties. Yeah, that sounds unpleasant. Mere moments ago, we received an older gentleman who demanded that we give his commission priority. Needless to say, I refused him without hesitation, and had him thrown out. In retrospect, however, I believe his forwardness may have owed more to desperation than mere impatience. Could you perhaps speak to this client on my behalf? I'm told he was last seen heading east, in the direction of the market stalls. Of course, he may have gone further than that, but being an energetic adventurer, I'm sure you'll find him eventually. Alright, so he's all the way north. Have to get the secret painting in the art museum on very hard with 3 others. Yeah, that sounds kind of miserable. Payday seems like the kind of game I would just nope out of. You know, heists. Everyone loves heist stories, except me. I don't know what my problem is. That one isn't as bad difficulty-wise. Cool. You're a leather worker. Thank you for coming to see me. I know that my behavior at the guild was inexcusable. Permit me to start from the beginning. I heard tell of a new brand of leather goods that was cheaper than Fenrir, but just as well made. Not being a wealthy man, I saw no reason to spend the extra gil, and purchased some of this Algorda-branded leather armor for my boy. Only to be disappointed. To the untrained eye, it may have seemed fit for the purpose, but I served as a woodwhaler for many years. You can tell at a glance it was no match for XIV weapons. Gotta get ready for today? Adulting today? Catch you later? Alright, have a good one. Thank you for stopping by and all of your help always. Thank you so much. Have a great one. Aye, they made it fast and cheap as advertised. And had I known the quality would be so bloody awful, I would have found the extra gil and gone to Fenrir Fineries in the first place. I know what I ask is unreasonable, but my boy's about to enlist in the whalers, and I wanted to give him something that would last a lifetime, something that his son could wear when the time came. I swear that Argoboria stuff wouldn't keep him alive long enough to even have a son. Please, would you make me a toadskin jacket? Here, turns out he doesn't want it. I'll take it. Alright, what just levered up? This did. Extract materia. Oh. I need to go to the right place. I'll speak with Giva. We've already crafted the thing. I assume. Alright. I see. Gift from father is done to be passed through the ages. Only a well-crafted item could be expected to carry generations of memories and tradition. A toadskin jacket, was it? After hearing such a tale, I could possibly refuse. Why are you looking at me like that? It's a rhetorical question, Pietro. I'm not a monster. You heard his words, so you know what's at stake better than anyone. I bid you, make a toadskin jacket of the highest possible quality and present it to me for inspection. You mean like this one? Remember what's at stake, Pietro. I dare say this is your best work yet. The splotters and breast are made from the finest toadskin. The goatskin, backing alongside, would provide solid protection. It strikes the perfect balance between mobility and protection. I can find no fault with it. Aye, it's a fitting gift for the young whaler to be. I expect the Camillan will agree. Take it to him, Pieter. Blah. I'm rushing to get this done. I'm rushing to get it done as fast as I can. Well, why did I have to think about the gill? Everyone knows Van Elm goods are the best, and the best is no less than my son deserves. To think of him clad in Gorbora crap when he becomes a whaler. We have jacket for you. Praise the matron. A toadskin jacket. I could not have hoped for such kindness. And this craftsmanship. It's beyond compare. In fact, I do not believe I've ever seen finer leather equipment in all of my years. My son will be thrilled to receive it. A craftsman with never known battle could not possibly have made a jacket like this. Tell me, sir, are you... Oh, of course. Even Giva has seen fit to welcome capable adventurers like yourself into her guild. I hope you will continue to share your gift with the people of Gridania, and give others the opportunity to savor your work. Take it from your grin, the chameleon was satisfied. Glad to hear it. Gods, I get fed up with this Engraboltha nonsense. First that Aldon merchant, and now this. Honestly, I don't know what idiotic plan they have in mind, but it's only a matter of time before word spreads. Cheaply, quickly produced goods may entice customers, but quality goods keep them. I wonder if they'll even consider participating in the exhibition. On the one hand, there's no better way to publicize your brand. On the other, they must surely know they're in no position to compete with real leather workers. I do hope they try, Pieter. I would love nothing more than see those Agrabotha frauds get their comeuppance and look on as artisans and merchants from every corner of Eorzea cast judgment on their works and proclaim them a disgrace. Guildmaster Giba has a task she believes appropriate for a leatherworker of your burgeoning abilities. Sluggers and slouches, the lot of them. Pieter, don't tell me you haven't noticed as well. Uneven seams, slopshod stamping, the work produced by the Guild's rank and file in recent days simply isn't up to snuff. Whether it be the impending exhibition or this whole Anglo-Botha business that's distracting our craftsmen, I do not know. What I do know is that if they don't get their act together, and soon, we're at risk of actually losing business to those charlatans. I will not stand idly by as a lack of discipline undoes the reputation that our guild has worked so long to achieve. Someone needs to remind those slouches why they became leatherworkers in the first place. And I've decided that person will be you. Yes, you, Pieter. Surprised, are you? I have questioned your skills, but not your dedication to our craft. Bring me the finest pair of boarskin ring bands you can craft, and show me that my trust has not been misplaced. It would be only the slightest exaggeration to say the future of this guild, not to mention your future, hangs in the balance. Now get to it and show me good-for-nothing guildmates how it's done. Crafting up a storm. Well, Pieter, have you crafted for me the finest boarskin ring bands this guild has ever seen? No pressure, of course. Here they are. Is that a smudge? Well, one could hardly call this perfect. Fortunately, it's not perfection I sought from you, but pure, single-minded devotion to the craft. And from the moment I took this ring band in hand, I knew you had not let me down. Clearly, you possess a keen understanding of the ideal ring band. The boarskin, light, sturdy, and resistant to friction, is reinforced by steel links to afford protection without weighing down the wearer. Clumsily crafted ring bands have been known to distract those that would wield magic. Yours, however, are so well balanced that one might forget that she's wearing anything at all. It's a true achievement of leatherworking, and will serve as a clarion wake-up call to any loafer content with churning out substandard work. I'll be honest with you, Pieter. When you first came stumbling through our doors, I reckoned I'd have an easier time making you into a saddle than a respectable leatherworker. How pleased I am to have been proven wrong. You have risen to the challenge and become a model to the entire guild, which reminds me. I spoke to you of Gridanian Exhibition, yes? The day of opening draws near, and I must devote myself fully to producing our new line of leather fashions. As this will afford me little time to devote to everyday affairs, I require someone to handle the more demanding commissions until the exhibition has come and gone. I have decided you are the man for the job. That's right. Your next task will be to serve as my personal assistant. Don't even think about neglecting your training. Is that clear? 10. Quest complete. I don't understand why Velveteen Beret is better. It's worse in every way. I mean, I guess the craftsmanship +3 thing that's attached. Thank you. Alright, whatever. Shearing knife specifically. Here to toss the snow to winter-drunk Sutler. Sorry, son. I haven't the time for fun today. I've been waiting for this swiving little rotter who was supposed to be here hell's bells ago to take on a package of questionables. Oh, you're the swiving little rotter. Well, then. Pardon the lack of a proper greeting. I'm not holding on to this pile of birdshite any longer. Take it away, quick, before I call the knights over and have you arrested for possession of unholy idols. And tell that Tataramo he can shove any future deliveries straight up his windward passage. Another shifty-eyed adventurer here to take advantage of Port Templeton, are we? Well, I'll have you know I'm a veritable rock, unmoved by ungentlemanly jostlings of the world's ne'er-do-wells, unbroken by the pounding pleas of hollow-hearted heels. Unless, of course, there's something in it for me. A rolling stone gathers no moss, but why would I want moss when I could have things? And one thing I could use right now is a pair of healthy adventurer legs to carry this important timetable up to ungodly amount of stairs, though I suppose a pair would be two things. Oh, semantics. Present the document to Jokia at the apex of the astroscope tower and return with her signature so that I may know you do not simply run over to the pub and kill a bell or three. What? Where's the thrust? I do not get to where I am today by placing my faith in every vagrant and vagabond that comes a rap-tap-tapping at my door. Oh dear. Alright. I'll do it this way. An unknown face, or perhaps simply a face forgotten. Far too many people pass through the tower to remember all of them. Have you any business with me? He is plenty for you. Oh, the timetable I requested. I was beginning to wonder what all the do-nothing duller than the skyways would bring to me. Oh, why does it not surprise me that he found someone else to see the task for him? He says he wants my signature as proof of your delivery. Absolutely not. Who knows what he'll use it for? Not leaving, are you? Very well, then I shall sign, but with my offhand and only my initials. Now off with you. You didn't actually walk up those stairs, did you? Yes, here you go. You did, didn't you? And I was ready to let you use the facilities anyway. Oh, go on ahead, get at it. Just try not to damage anything. A lot of unnecessary paperwork, that would be. Oh, and I suppose you shall be wanting these materials returned as well, Did I inspect them thoroughly? I don't know. Did it appear that I did? Good then. Wink, wink. Don't mind me, just cooking the aerodynamic materials. Perfectly normal thing to do, what? An aerodynamo component. A wee bit lost. Peter, appears I owe you my thanks once again. The surviving knights spared no detail in their report. The men you found out near Snowcloak were some of my finest. They should be bested so handily. I fear I've woefully underestimated the threat these heretics pose. I understand you might balk with the notion. I ask that you put aside your mission and consider the stolen provisions lost to us for now. It would be ill-advised to blunder unprepared into what may be very lair of our enemy. Hello! It has been a while. How are you doing, Hulovin? Wulovin, I think it was it. Pray return to Dragonhead and inform Lord Harshamonfall of your discoveries. He will wish to plan contingencies of his own. As for Iceheart and her fanatics, the freezing heights of Snowcloak will not shield them long for our justice. Stutter. Doing well. How things been for you? Man, things are going awesome, you know. Work's going great. Got a play directing that seems to be going well, at least so far. I'm having a great time. And, of course, the game is great. The game is very entertaining. Yeah, it's very amusing to me how much I'm enjoying this game, given how anti-MMORPGs I've been for so long. Okay. Great thing about Final Fantasy 14, you can do an entire MSQ solo if you want. Yeah, the main story quest, you don't have to have people there. It's great. Like, you can if you want, but you don't have to, and that's very nice. All right. Go in here and talk to this guy. Hot cross buns. If I wonder why I'm still standing, it's because everything in this frozen hell is colder than a heretic's heart, that's why. Anywhere I sit, I'm likely to freeze my royal arse right off. And I've grown quite attached to her royal rosy highness as of late. Why, how convenient. Feral Crockbeard. Do you know these whiskers can be woven into a cloth that will protect the buttocks from cold? I suppose it could protect other parts of the person from cold as well, but an arse can be especially susceptible to wintry climes. Very well then, I'm free to use the facilities as you see fit. Just try not to damage anything. A lot of unnecessary paperwork, that would be. Oh, and I suppose you should be wanting these materials returned as well, Did I inspect them thoroughly? I don't know. Did it appear I did? Good then. Wink wink. Some ballasts. That's right, we're cooking the books. Then the instrument panel. See what he does. Whatever will I do? Without a blast claw, whatever shall I do? The instrument panels and the blessed claw. If it isn't a beast claw, how apropos. Me minus that appendage would have left me stuck in a pickle without a paddle, or something like that. You see, I promised a certain sutler I'd sell him one, before recalling that I had little talent at, slaying things and such. And hence my dilemma. Without that claw, not only would I appear to be a fool in the eyes of that swiving sutler, I'd also be forced to use my own coin to purchase that cask of red having delivered later this evening. But no, my dilemma was solved. Very well, then. You're free to use the faculties here as you see fit. Try not to damage anything. A lot of unnecessary paperwork that would be. Yeah, we've already said that part. Alright. Got all three components we need. Is there what else? Let's go talk to this guy. Can I fly over the wall? I can. What an effective wall.
Your return is most timely. Of their own accord, my thoughts had turned to your task and the progress thereof. I confess, my imaginings tended toward the grim and bloody. But you are here now, and I suspect such frivolous wonderings do little justice to the reality of your travails. Tell me, what did you learn of Iceheart?
I learned lots of things.
Indeed. And this transpired at Snowcloak? Of all the highlands, that towering wall has borne the worst of the region's brutal shift in climate. So inhospitable has Snowcloak become that we have still to survey the area in its entirety. Could its frozen heights conceal the heretics' hideaway? Mayhap a more robust reconnaissance effort is in order.
Would make sense.
Putting such considerations aside for the moment, we still know far too little of this Iceheart. That she is capable of commanding such a band of fanatics bespeaks natural authority, and no small measure of charisma. As much as I would like to fathom this mystery with you, the situation has grown beyond my personal purview. I am bound by duty to inform the Temple Knights and request that they bring this matter to its conclusion. Given the glowing reports the new commander has garnered thus far, I am certain that they can be relied upon to take appropriate action. Though Iceheart's true identity yet eludes us, you have provided us with a point from which to begin. Sometimes it takes but a single stone to prompt an avalanche. On the matter of the stolen provisions, I have already made arrangements for a second shipment to be sent to Revenant's Toll. I could not well allow such an honorable venture to be undermined by one miserable setback.
Hello there. Let's see. Alright, so I gotta figure out what this is doing. Fell faster than I am. We've done all of these. Alright, well, never mind. I guess we need to head back to the Beast Tribe folk. What, North Shroud? Let's do it. All right. Okay, let's switch over to the Marion. We'll turn all the goods in.
What? Waited over long I have. Ballast component or disappointment do you bring? What?
Use component.
The component. Squawk, and of quality it is. Cease to amaze you do not, featherless one. Therefore, cease to request aid. We shall not. Squawk, squawk, squawk. An Ixal joke that was. Free to laugh you are. Go on. Squawk.
Simply the blast.
Squawk, squawk. For components I wait. For excuses I do not. Time, money is. Money, time is. Squawk, yet another sound piece you bring. Yet confounded I remain. Mistrust the featherless ones we did. For so long we did. In our hearts, much hate do we still harbor. Despite recent relations, do we still harbor? Squawk! But still, your hand, relent. Your judgment, you refuse. Squawk! To recognize this quality within you. Wise is the chieftain. Squawk! Better wise that chieftain he is. But that counter of nuts, I remain.
I appreciate all the crystals you've given me, too.
Squawk! My air dynamo component you have completed. Inspect first, I must. My neck, our necks, in danger they are. Squawk! Passable your work is. Pleased, Duzel will be. Saved, our necks are headed. You may remain, for now. Squawk!
We've levered up. Never actually done a Beast Tribe quest yet. I love the Beast Tribe quests. They're great. Of course, I'm a sucker for all of these crafting quests anyway. It's good stuff. Alright, let's do Catelyn the Hard's quest. Oh man, I'm clicking through, my bad.
Still not most appropriate word. Shale Golem in Outer Springs made angry by death of Clay Golem took them. Bethuli is told as trophy? Who knows? Fathom workings of Golem minds? Bethuli does not. Try to summon Shale Golem once more. Death of Clay Golem is. Yet wear him, you must. Dangerous if not weakened, Shale Golem is. Doused with dissolving agent, he has nothing to fear. Recovered materials, I ask, and take to Falgold Float for crafting.
Yeah, sorry, I clicked through that, like, without thinking. I got distracted. Let's see. One Ixal's Buzzard.
Begone, no feathers. Driven mad by incompetent carrier, Mithuli is. Squawk. Be it solution to the problem no feathers could be.
Now we've done this one. Yeah, we've already done this one. And that's why I was clicking through. I assumed we'd already done it, but we hadn't.
Squawk. Denied. Mithuli will not be. Crafting of 2 crafting tool components. High quality crafting tool components for XIV 9. This task no feathers must do. Quality lubricants for lubricating. Mithuli requests. Crafted with aid of Falgold Float's facilities.
I prefer main story quests. I avoid the duty roulettes as a rule.
Bought and paid for the materials have been. In care of Adamar they are. To him you must go. Go now.
Yeah, like the whole reason I'm doing the game is for the stories, and the duties generally aren't stories. So yeah, the duties, the fates, all those are things that I'm like, yeah, I could do without those. It's not that I never do them, just they're not my favorite. Give me the thingies, Adamar. Yep. Skipping through that one because we've already seen that. Run them for double XP for classes I want to try out. I mean, there's definitely reasons to do it. There's several classes that I need to level up, and so that would be what I would do to get that. But no, I'm trying to main story quest as much as possible this healer. Yeah, I'm here for the story, primarily. Okay, these are who I'm trying to kill, right? Yeah, okay.
I should probably change into something where I could actually hurt them.
Leroy Jenkins. I pissed off two at once. Probably not my smartest move. Yeah, I kind of screwed up there by getting two at once. So I had to fight them both at the same time. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hang out right here where I'm like right beside this thing to do, and then I'm gonna stop for lunch, and I'll be back in about an hour or so. So thanks so much for stopping by. If I don't see you again, have a wonderful day. And like I said, I'll be back in about an hour. Until then, TTFN.